Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano. Cardano, not too much movement, but we're currently getting here to an interesting price level. As you can see here in the last video already, I did put this channel onto the chart, or this descending trend line here, and we're currently at a potential breakout point that could now for the next few days or just hours decide where Bitcoin is going, where Cardano is going to head. So this level is here at 47 cents, pretty much just below that, maybe 46.7. And then breakout above that descending trend line could fuel a short rally maybe. I think it could go all the way up to the previous resistance here, potentially to 49.2 cents. Yeah, that would be quite a bit. That would move up then 5%. Bear in mind, there is very, very low volume today. There is generally across the crypto market low volume. Tomorrow the stock market is closed as well in the US. So generally very unpredictable at the moment. I still wanted to keep you updated about Cardano, generally about the market. Primarily though, I would expect another drop. I don't think we're going to get through here. And even if we do, I don't think it will be something sustainable that will take us back into the upside, as this Elliott wave count suggests. I think we're heading here for resistance. We of course need to see a reaction now. At the moment it's just approaching that level. We need to see some kind of a reaction. Only then we can make our decisions and can actually progress with this chart, because my view is actually that wave 3 here, which is coming down, isn't yet finished, and that is based on the Fibonacci extension levels here from where the wave 4 ended, and that smaller wave degree wave 1 began. We take the Fibonacci levels, the extensions, and we can see that to get the wave 3 finished in an ideal case, yeah, it is not 100% need, but in an ideal case, you would need to move down to the 1.618 Fib extension at around 40 cents to finish this yellow wave 3, indicating we should actually find resistance here and move down in a wave 3. Also looking at the wave count here within this wave 3, I can count a 1, 2, here possibly the wave 3, the 4 up and the 5 then down. It would complete here that yellow wave 3. After that, we would then see a wave 4 to the upside, and then we should see our wave 5 down. That is currently how I can see it. There's a little bit of a different wave count that I showed you earlier, where we actually only here start the wave down, yeah, and all of this here is actually a triangle. But I said before, I'll keep this as it is until it gets invalidated, because it's a valid wave count, and overall both scenarios anyway point to the downside. And it seems like while Bitcoin is still sort of fighting a little bit, the altcoins have already really started this impulsive move down, including Cardano as well. What I think will have a major impact on the altcoins is if Ethereum will move below $1,700. That is still very much on the table. Actually, that is actually my primary expectation for Ethereum, that it drops below $1,700. That would have a major impact on the altcoins as well. I mean, Ethereum is generally leading the altcoin market at the moment, as it feels. And we've seen Ethereum decline quite a bit as well. Bitcoin still holding fairly well at the moment around the 29K mark, but also Bitcoin is moving slowly lower and lower. And I think we are going to, maybe in the next week then, see here some volatility again. At the moment it's just very quiet. As I said, tomorrow the stock market is closed in the US, so I don't expect too much movement tomorrow. And also here for Cardano, I mean, it is a bit unpredictable at the moment because there is so little volume. But what I can tell you is that we are on our way down, in my opinion. This whole move down would only be invalidated should we really move above 56 cents here in this scenario, above the wave 2 high here. And then it would also need to move actually above 58.7 cents. So that's quite a long way really to really invalidate here a move to the downside. But really it would be best not to move, well, in this scenario it should not move above 49.2 cents. In a first instance, that's sort of the first resistance, 49.2 cents. Ideally it stays below that, but that would not be an invalidation point. An invalidation point would really only be here that 56 cent level, and then 58.7 cents. At the moment, primarily, I do expect it to move down further. If it makes a little bit of a short-term upside here, that isn't, I don't know. We need to see if that resistance level breaks. As always, when you see a resistance level broken, that could fuel a bit of a rally, but in the current environment, I don't see much of a rally, to be honest, because overall the trend is facing down. So primarily for Cardano as well, I still expect here lower lows. Overall, yeah, before we can get into sustainable recovery. Short-term upside always possible here, but I gave you the key resistance levels for that. But overall, the trend is down. That is what is really interesting, what is important to understand. When is the higher level trend changing? When do we get back into an uptrend? And I don't see that until we have this 5-wave move completed. And I currently see that that 5-wave move could be completed in the range between 35 cents and 22 cents. From here, then the price has another chance to move to the upside. Ideally, we stay in the yellow target area here. That means above 29 cents. That would be the 88.7% fib level, but dropping below it for a short period of time to maybe 22 cents would not be a disaster. Yeah. And that is pretty much everything I can tell you today. It's a quiet day really in the crypto market. Yeah. Maybe we see some volatility towards the end of the day, at the weekly candle close. But bear in mind, tomorrow the New York Stock Exchange is closed. So on the other hand, however, Bitcoin has now decoupled together, obviously, with the altcoins from the stock market a little bit this week. So we might not rely that much on the stock market anymore. But that is something that is currently just only now unfolding. And we need to see how that is going to play out in the next few days and weeks, really. So interesting time at the moment. I think we're not far from the low. Yeah. But in this scenario, even in this scenario, Cardano could still drop another 50% in this orange-yellow or orange target area, really. So yeah, that is my view here about Cardano. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And yeah, if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.